Hello there. Welcome back. Welcome back. Look at the eye. I can actually see something. I don't know what you can see. Welcome back to our... Wait. It leaves marks? What? Welcome back to our Oblivion Let's Play. And as I promised, we are going to start with a book. Ooh. Let's not do a big book. Fundamentals of Alchemy? Sure. Okay. Fundamentals of Alchemy by Alidon Materi. Often overlooked by aspiring mages, alchemy is a time-honored, rewarding discipline that can change the lives of those who master it. It is difficult and often dangerous to advance one's knowledge of materials used in alchemical formulas, but continued study and hard work will, in the end, reward the alchemist greatly. Before success can be achieved or even attempted, the beginning alchemist must understand the basic principles behind his craft. Many items in our world, mostly organic in nature, can be broken down into more fundamental essences with magical properties. The more skilled the alchemist, the more properties of an ingredient that can be harnessed. Combining the essences of two or more ingredients can result in the creation of a potion, which anyone may then drink. Legend has it that a truly great alchemist can brew potions from a single ingredient, a feat well beyond the capabilities of most. Yeah, mine included for the moment. The alchemist's potions can have several effects depending on the ingredients used, and not all effects are beneficial. In many cases, recipes result in a potion with a mix of positive and negative effects. It is up to the alchemist to determine which recipes yield the best results. It is worth noting that potions can be created to have only negative effects and be used as poisons. This practice is not recommended by the author, but this text shall not discuss such potions, further. Wordcraft. Wordcraft is in fact amateur alchemy. Eating an ingredient requires grinding it against the teeth, which occasionally releases the simplest essence and results in the fleeting effect on the eater. Wordcraft never has as strong a result as a potion created using proper tools. The Alchemist's Tools. The mortal and pestle is alchemist's most important and essential tool. Without it, no ingredient can be correctly prepared for use in a potion. The budding alchemist is advised to keep a mortar and pestle on hand at all times, and become comfortable with its use early on. The simple grinding of an ingredient is the most fundamental step in brewing potions. When properly ground, the petals of the redwort flower yield a powder that can, when mixed correctly with another ingredient, such as ginseng, create a potion to cure poisons. This is one formula that many alchemists are quick to learn and retain, as mistakes in potion making often require its use. The advanced alchemist has other tools at his disposal to improve the quality of his potion. A retort can be employed to purify the mixture, improving the positive effects of a potion. Washing the mixture through an alembic helps to distill the potion, reducing any negative effects, and a calcinator can be used to burn away impurities in the mixture, increasing the potency of all the potion's effects. While these apparatus are not necessary to create potions, it is advised that they be used whenever possible. Ingredient combination. A potion is only as good as its ingredients. Only those with identical effects may be combined to make a potion. Up to 4 ingredients may be successfully used in a single potion. As the alchemist gains skill in preparing ingredients, new properties may be discovered and can be used in creating potions. While this can be an exciting time expanding the alchemist's repertoire, he should take care to check carefully which effects his potions will contain when he is done brewing. Many established recipes may have new results, not all of which are beneficial. Which just makes me think we have... Not here, we're here. We have this thing, calcinator. Ah, you need mortar and pestle. So I definitely did wrong by selling mortar and pestle. Okay, we read the book, now let's carry on. I think that would be the best way to go. Like, either read the book, probably it would be better to read the book at the end of the episode, so anyone who doesn't want to listen to me read can just click off. Rather than discourage them at the beginning. I will see.
Greetings.
When on Priory, finally, Let us go. I like jumping. Also increases our athletics. Well, acrobatics for jumping.
Greetings to you.
Greetings.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hi.
Hi. Whoopa. Yeah. Might as well level up our alteration. Pretty sure, or restoration, not alteration. Wait, did we level up? Are you kidding me? We are near a level up. Okay, hold on. I want to level up. It will be perfect because we need to sleep anyway. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna continue jumping, obviously. And we're gonna continue falling from this rock. So that I can increase my restoration a bit more. Oh. Come on. Let me fall down from a high. Woohoo. Bit more. Is this called cheesing? I mean, it sure is, but I really want to level up before we carry on. Come on, restoration. Not enough magicka. Okay, in that case, maybe we can increase our acrobatics a bit. Come on. Jumpy, jumpy. Let's check this thing up here. Jumpy and runny. What's this? A ruin. A pretty large ruin. Well, we cannot enter anywhere, but maybe we can check up top. Ah! Parkour! And I fell immediately. Brings me back to that office episode of parkour. I really enjoyed that episode. Oh. Nothing to be seen. We can see the Imperial City. Right, let's jump off, take some damage. There we go. And we can sleep. I am hoping I can sleep at the Waynon Prairie. Okay, let's return back to this weapon. Okay. Lodge. Sure. I mean, there's nobody around and I can sleep. Let's sleep for 10 hours. I wanna come bright and early in the morning. Yay! It's the most amazing thing. Yesterday it was hard and today it is easy. Just a good night's sleep and yesterday's mysteries are today's masteries. We cannot increase our strength anymore. Oh, that sucks. Honestly, I didn't know that 100 was the maximum. Well, in that case... Well, I might do this, yeah. Nah, I'm gonna put the leftovers in there. I wanna increase... Magicka and maximum fatigue, yeah. That one and the rest go into speed. I honestly didn't know 100 was maximum. I thought you could go however much you want. Okay. Let's open up the quest to deliver the amulet. Who are you?
Hi, I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name. And this is Waynon Priory.
Yeah. Joffrey?
If he's not sleeping or eating, he'll be fussing with his books, I reckon, over in the Priory house.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you. Before we go inside, let's just explore it a bit. Prior Mabra. Okay. Another hut, and we increased our acrobatics as well. Sheep. Okay, just sheep. We've been in this building. Hello.
Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother Piner, and this is Wayland Priory, a monastery. Can I help you?
Sure. The blades.
Like members of my order, the Blades are devoted to the divine Talos. We honor them for their dedication and devotion.
Order of
We
Talos.
are a monastic order devoted to divine Talos, who was the mortal Tiber Septim, the founder of the Empire.
Joffrey.
Brother Joffrey? He should be in the Priory House, I think.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Before we go to the Priory House, let's check the Priory itself.
How are you?
Maborel,
Welcome
we
to
found your
Wayland
horse.
Priory, a monastic retreat dedicated to Talos and the Nine Divines.
We found your
I'm Prior
horse.
Maborough,
Yeah.
head of our community, and responsible for all our religious and secular affairs.
Okay, Priory.
Wayland Priory is a monastery devoted to the praise and worship of Talos and the Nine Divines. Brother Piner, Father Joffrey, and I are members of the Order of Talos. Erenor, a lay brother, tends after the sheep and our little farm.
The blades.
The Emperor's elite knights. They dedicate themselves to Talos above and the Septims here on Earth. The loss of the Emperor must be a terrible blow to them.
Order of
Our
Talos.
order works to spread the teachings and worship of the divine Talos. Surely you have heard of us. If not, I invite you to spend some time in our fine library. All are welcome here.
Erenor.
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Oh. How
Go
about
ahead.
in a moment? Yes, yes, no, no.
I
No.
doubt it.
Yes,
Sure.
yes,
Goodness,
no.
Talk tough to me. I love tough guys.
No. Yes,
Not
yes,
goodness.
no,
Don't.
no.
I doubt it.
Yes, no,
What if I
no.
doubt it?
Yes.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yes.
Really,
No,
no, I
no.
doubt it.
Yes.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Okay,
Oh, good.
how about now?
Surprised by Erenor's uncanny way with sheep? Perhaps it would interest you to know that Erenor's sister, Dagail in Leowyn, is an accomplished spellcrafter.
Okay,
Brother Piner is a fine young monk, zealous and energetic. In time, I hope he may add patience and prudence to his list of virtues.
Joffrey.
You'll most likely find him in the library.
Oh, and that's
Take
it.
care.
Well. Rejoice, through faith your afflictions are banished. I'm not stealing anything, obviously. I will go up. Above. Please tell me it's open area and not... Yeah, it's open area. Quite nice, actually. Or the door open. I like this town. I like the way Coral looks. I'm not jumping that way. It seems a bit too far, too high. Okay. Let's find Joffrey. Wayne on Priory. Okay. To the nice heart. Oh, that's him. Well, let's check the other side first then. Okay, this is literally where they sleep. And why do they have paintings on the floor, on the ground? It's a nice looking house, I guess. Trials of Saint Alicia, we read. Thief of Virtue. Let's read it. Why not? Let me tell the tale of the Thief of Virtue. In the land of Hammerfell, in the city of Such, there lived a baron who was quite wealthy. He was a noted collector of rare coins. The Baroness Veronique found the whole thing quite tedious. However, she did appreciate the lifestyle that the baron's wealth provided. Ravious Terinus was a noted thief. He claimed to be Master Thief in the mythical Guild of Thieves. However, that was most likely just braggadocio. Braggadocio. Sounds Italian, yes. The only known Thieves Guild was wiped out over 450 years ago. Ravius decided that the Baron should share his wealth. Specifically, he should share it with Ravius. The wily thief crept into the Baron's castle one night intending to do just that. The walls of the castle were noted for their height and unscalability. Ravius cleverly used the arrow of penetration to affix a rope to the top of the battlements. Once on the battlements, he had to evade the Baron's guards. By hiding in the shadows and the crenellations, he was able to work his way to the keep undetected. Entering the keep was child's play for a thief of his caliber. However, a cunning lock with no less than 13 pins protected the private quarters of the Baron. Ravius broke only 9 lockpicks to open it. Using only a fork, a bit of string and a wineskin, he disabled the 7 traps guarding the Baron's coin collection. Truly, Ravius was a master among thieves. With the coins safely in his grasp, Ravius began his escape only to find the way blocked. The Baron had found the open door and was raising the guard to scour the castle. Ravius fled deeper into the castle, one step ahead of the questing guards. His only way out led through the boudoir of Baroness Veronique. He entered to find the lady preparing for bed. Now it should be said that at this point that Ravius was noted for his handsome looks, while the Baroness was noted for her plainness. Both of these facts were immediately recognized by each of the pair. Doesn't thou come to plunder... Dost thou come to plunder my virtue? Asked the lady, still a tremble. Nay, fair lady, Ravius said, thinking quickly. Plunder be a harsh term to apply upon such a delicate flower as your virtue. I see thou hast made off with mine husband's precious coins. Ravius looked deeply into her eyes and saw the only path by which he would escape this night with his life. It would require a double sacrifice. Though these coins are of rarest value, I have not now found a treasure that is beyond all value, Ravius said smoothly. Tell me, O beauteous one, why does thy husband set 7 deadly traps around these tardy coins, but only a simple lock upon the door of his virtuous wife? Ignis protects those things that are dearest to him, Veronique replied with ire. I would give all the gold in my possession to spend but a moment basking in your radiance. With that, Ravius set down the coins he had worked so hard to steal. The Baroness swooned him into his arms. When the captain of the guards asked to search her quarters, she hid Ravius most skillfully. She turned over the coins, claiming the thief dropped them when he fled out the window. With that sacrifice made, Ravius steeled himself for the second. He robbed the Lady Veronique of her virtue that night. He robbed her of it several times, lasting well into the wee hours of the morning. Exhausted yet sated, he stole away in the pre-dawn hours. So he didn't get the coins.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
What the hell do you want? The Emperor sent me to find you.
Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
Pretty much everything. I was there when he died.
You'd better explain yourself. Now.
Yeah, he gave me the Amulet of Kings.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it.
Give Joffrey the amulet.
9. This is the Amulet of Kings.
Mm.
Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
Tell the Emperor's last words.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
How can Oblivion threaten us then?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragonfires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of.
Okay, the Emperor asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards.
You're the Blade.
One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Oh, the plot twist. Where can I find Uriel's son?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Okay. Sounds good. Amulet of Kings.
It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move.
Assistance?
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Nice. Are you gonna open it? Yes, he is. Awesome.
Your first priority now should be to find Martin and bring him back here.
Yeah. Baurus.
One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
Dragonfires?
The coronation of each new Emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragonfires in the Temple of the One. The dragonfires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the Emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
Okay. Good now. There's a lot of things. Elder Council.
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now.
Okay.
But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
Martin?
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here.
Mehrun's Dagon.
The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
Okay, and last one, the Blades.
Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades.
Did you tell us? I
We
forgot.
serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard.
Okay, one more
I don't
assistance.
have much here at hand, but you're
Yeah.
welcome to anything you need from my chest in the reading room.
Okay.
Priam Aberil and Brother Piner may also be able to help.
Oh, I'm
You
gonna
should
talk
speak
to
to
them.
them about it if you haven't already.
I'll ask them.
Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't need any of those. Whatever I took, I would just sell. I don't need anything. Thanks, Father Joffrey. Okay, let's find...
Yes?
Do you have anything else to add now? Assistance?
Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Waynon Priory to see Master Joffrey. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Not much call for smith work around here in any case. Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip. Good day to you now.
Okay, what hammer? What repair hammer I'll take, gladly. That's what I was hoping he would give me when he said hammer.
Hi there. I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse,
Oh,
take mine
yes.
from the Priory stables.
Nice, thank you.
Go with Talos's blessings. Do not fail.
And you?
Go ahead, please.
Oh, sorry for looking at you from up above. The blades?
Blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We both serve Talos, of course, and many of our brothers are former blades. I myself was training as a blade when I received the call to serve Talos in a different way.
So you're all fighters, basically.
It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blades.
You just said that.
Chapter houses of the Order, like Wayne Priory, provide safe houses for traveling blades as well as our more public religious functions. Blades who are too old for the active service often join the Order as lay brothers. We are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, as a resident here.
And assistants.
Perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my blades training. You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you. Bye.
Okay. Warp in the west. Warp in the west. 23 pages. I'm gonna read it at the end of this episode. Yeah, but I did notice that it increased my block. That's nice. Okay. So let's check the map. There's Squatch. Anvil. We can also go to visit Anvil while we are there. I was hoping to go to Bruma first, but that's fine. I guess we can go there. I will take the horse though. Can I take any horse or just his horse? Just his horse. Okay. Castle Coral, Crumbling Mine. Cyrodiil Farm. Okay. Well, let's use the road for now. I mean, we just go across. No, let's use the road for now. Let's travel the road. Let us travel the road towards Imperial City. Can I fight? No, I cannot fight on the horse. Cyrodiil Farm. Wrong way. We have to go. Why are you going backwards, bro? I have a horse. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Okay, so yeah, I decided for Tash to go towards Imperial City to discover everything there is on this road. There's the guard. Hello, sir.
Speak.
We are going through Fort Ash.
Your money or your life?
Bro, are you kidding me?
Easily done.
Are you sure?
I'll have
Oi,
you
oi,
to
oi.
pieces.
And the guard was just passing.
I'll hack you to pieces.
I missed. I did not miss the second time. Come on.
Ha! You'll never take me down.
Come on, bro. Oi, oi, oi. Well, now that I'm off the horse, might as well check this area. I mean, I can already see there are goblins in here. Gonna assume the guard took that one out. Damn, look at this place. Look at this place. Not interested in any of those. Empty sack, empty sack. Not empty sack. There's generally just food in those sacks. And that sucks. Oh. Hourglass. Okay. Let's go on up. We can go this way. A chest. Don't mind if I do. A weapon. Don't mind if I do. A jump place. Don't think I will do. Another chest and a weapon. What's up with the random weapons? I'm gonna assume there were goblins here and they were taken out by a guard. I kinda wanna try and jump across. Oh! Okay, I did not make it. That's fine. Let's go inside. And let's deal with goblins. I'm gonna assume there are goblins in here. Port Ash. I mean, for a main road that travels through this area, it's... I mean, like, why is it abandoned? I mean, at the least, if it's abandoned, you could have just been like... Well, we better still take care of who's in here. Enemy through the door. You got burned. I mean, don't mind if I do. Torches, I don't care. Before we go through those big gates, let me check this side. Freaking rat. Yeah, let's check this side. I mean, I could try sneaking a bit to increase my sneak. Yeah, let's do it. And increase our archery. Nope, not today. Not today. Dead rat. Average chest shouldn't be a problem for a master locksmith. Wanted to say thief, but I'm not really a thief, am I? I mean, I did join the Thieves Guild. I do have to steal. But I'm not doing it yet. Let's sneak some more. Quick save? You never know. All right. This place is huge. Dead treasure hunter. What's my carry weight right now? 398. Okay, chest. I wanna loot the other dead treasure hunter. Oh, that's a goblin. Wait. Did I finally get Dwarven Shield? 10. And how much is the other one? 8. Yes. Oh yeah, full Dwarven armor. Full-on dwarven armor. That's a rat, I think. Oh, too low. That's a dead rat. Let's trigger this trap. Oh, I did not see it from this side. Okay. Good thing I wasn't standing there. Good thing, good thing. Absolutely nothing here. Wait, where am I? Oh! Fort Ash Stockade. Okay, there's no need to sneak around anymore then. Yeah. So I just did a circle. That's fine. Let's go to the stockade. Was it this way? Yeah. And then we went to the right while we needed to go. I mean, we didn't really need to go, but we are going this way now. To the stockade. Let's do some sneaky again. Awesome. That goblin is a good goblin. I mean, good. Ah, I just wanted to check it as well. Inventory, weapons, battle axe, drop. Longsword, that's what we are using, and I'm gonna drop those. Let's keep sneaking for the moment. Average chest, no problem for me. Good, good, good. Is this like a puzzle? I think this is like a puzzle. I don't know if I just got lucky or whatever, but I got through. I'm gonna guess lucky. Okay. Goblin over there. Let's stay up here for the moment. Nope. Oh, there's multiple. Okay. Oh. That's. Dwarven war axe. Okay, I'm not taking any more weapons. Unless it's something really good. Not taking the iron boots. I thought those were lockpicks. But they are not. Okay, so going up here was definitely a good idea. Now we go down. I'm gonna sneak again just to see if there's somebody here. It's a good indicator. No. Wait, that's it. We explored the area completely. I will take the steel arrow. Steel arrows. I will not take rat meat. Unless I absolutely have to. Okay. Pieces of people. Well, we cleared Fort Ash. Awesome. Now we can continue on our quest, so to say. Well, not so to say, literally, quest. Boom. Whoever comes after me will have to figure it out which one to open it. I mean, it's obvious, I think. Okay. Switch back to weapon. Well, to sword. That's a dead rat. No, that way. To the right. And we are on our way out. Good. Fort Ash has been cleared. It was easy. Honestly, really easy even. Horse is still here, good. Hello, guard. I mean, you did some work on the outside, so I'll grant you that. Is there a way to move faster? Like sprint? No. You can just stay where you are, bro. I don't care for you. There's a vendor in front of Imperial City, isn't there? That's good. That's good. Yellow Tick Cave. That's fine. Look at my horse is amazing. The hell? You did what? Hold on now. You did what? Stop shooting at my freaking horse, brother. And why is the bear following me this far out? Or rather down? Oi, oi, oi! That's my freaking horse. You got killed by a freaking horse. Hope you like it. I'm gonna loot everything. Where's the weapon? I don't know where his dagger was. Okay. We killed the bandit. Pretty sure we explored this one already. Yeah, we did. We did. This is one of the first ones we went to. Okay. We need to go to that building and sell some items. And then we will carry on towards Skingrad, I guess. And yeah, we've definitely been here. To Skingrad and onwards towards Quatch. We might visit Anvil after Quatch, since we are there already. Okay, horse, you can wait here. People and animals seem to dislike you. Right. Why am I stuck? You.
You need something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure.
Yep. Trade.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all town.
Haggle. Selling at 42% value. I want at least 50. Okay, there we go.
An excellent bargain.
So Elven Bow is 6 damage. Okay, I'm keeping the Elven Bow.
And that's a... You got... That... That's a good deal.
Iron arrows, I'm just
You
gonna
got a
sell
great
all of
deal
them.
there.
How about we haggle a bit more? 55.
That's a fit.
Nice.
And that's a
Yeah.
You
Sell all of those clothes. Necklace, brass ring. I just sell it. Anything here? Yeah. Yeah. Not sure if I read it. I'll see it when I found it. When I find it later. This one will read later. Silver nugget. I need to do stuff with soul gems. Okay. 10k.
come back and see me again.
No problem.
Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
I got scared
You
for a
need
moment.
something special?
I just want to see
Check
what you
out
are
my
trading.
wares.
Training.
Won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure. You've got a lot to learn.
290 in sneak. Yeah. Awesome.
Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
Awesome. Cities is for Dark Brotherhood, isn't it? Okay, so now we're going towards Skingrad. No. I want to put a marker. There we go. We're going towards the marker. Well, technically, we're going... Horse, what the hell are you doing? Okay, Skingrad and Quatch. Why is there marks next to Quatch? I don't know. But we will find out. This is the road I've already been through, so it should be quite uneventful, hopefully. Wait, should I take the upper road? Yeah, I should take the upper road. Yeah, I remember wanting to go over this bridge. It kinda sucks that you cannot like shoot arrows or use swords from horseback. But that's fine, I guess. Pretty sure we visited Fort Virtue. Okay, Skingrad up the hill. There's a wolf. That's fine. You can follow me, Mr. Wolf. Okay. Seyatar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we explored that one as well. Hello. Hold on. Wolf is still following me. They don't give up, do they? I want to talk to you.
What can I do for you?
Nothing.
Right.
Wait, what? I mean, I already trained. I just want to see what you teach.
Let's get to training.
Athletics. Okay.
Be seeing you.
We spent quite a lot of money, by the way, on that training. Just realized. I mean, I did have the price up ahead. In advance, I mean. Okay, another cave. Yeah. Let's keep moving. Greenmead Cave. Hello, guard. What's that? Are you kidding me? Guard? I mean, he's coming this way. Ah, he's too slow. Freaking troll. No problem at all, actually. No problem at all. You see, guard? You see what I'm doing? I'm doing your work. Green Mead Cave. Oh, another one. Oh, great. And I have to... Hold on. Guard, can you deal with this, please? Thank you. I mean, it should be easy. Yeah. Can I loot it? Nope. I can! Hold on, hold on, hold on. I can loot it from horseback? I've seen the icon. Come on. No. Yes. Okay. So, Green Mead Cave. With trolls. Is that another bear or something? Oh, another troll! What's up with trolls on this road? Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Oh my god. He just fell. He or it doesn't matter. Because I rock. Oh my freaking god. What the hell is happening here? Why are there so many trolls around? Holy smokes. I mean, maybe there were always those trolls around, but I just went cross country, so to say. First time I went. Okay, I've definitely been here. I know it's just gonna follow me. I know it would have just followed me. Okay. Another? Okay. Is that enough? Please. I beg of you. Yay, Skingrad. Once we reach Skingrad, I'm just gonna wait for daylight. We're gonna have much better time during day. And... I don't care about that guy. He is literally throwing arrows at me. Not you again, bro. Oh, now you want to be nice.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die. We can...
I mean, you do have a really nice looking armor there. I wanted to shoot at the goblin. Oi, oi, oi! Freaking goblin. Holy hell. And this guy, can you believe him? Second time you tried to rob me. Bro. Second time. Okay, we're definitely waiting for daylight. And there is this guard now. A little bit late, don't you think? Can I enter the town while on horseback. Who are you and what do you want now?
You may speak.
No, I will not. Oh, no, we are going through the city, okay. Now, that's the main question. Can I enter the city with a horse? If I can, that would be awesome. No, I cannot. I will have to go around. Okay, well, I will take a rest and I will sell stuff, and then in the next episode I guess we will continue onwards towards Squatch. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna read the book. Right, I'm a member of the Mages Guild, so I can sleep here. And there's a vendor right across from it. And I'm gonna read the book. Living quarters, yeah. That's among other things place for me. So we are gonna rest. So this is 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m. Sure. And now I'm gonna read the book and end the episode. So if you're not into that, feel free to click. Oh, I was sleeping with Adrienne. Hello there.
It's you. Hi.
This isn't what it looks like. Oops. Okay, let's sit down and read the book. The Warp in the West. A report compiled by Ulvis Tero, Blade's Archivist. Secret, for your eyes only. Let me offer my congratulations to your lordship on your recent appointment as ambassador to the court of Vayrest. Your lordship asked me for a review of existing Blades accounts from 3E417 concerning the Warp in the West, and for a summary of the current state of affairs there. Since your lordship was in Black Marsh serving in the staff of Admiral Sosrius, at the time, you probably know of these events only from imperial proclamations and chapel declarations, which identify this period as the Miracle of Peace. During the Miracle of Peace, according to official accounts, the formerly war-wracked Lilac Bay region was transformed overnight from the patchwork of squabbling duchies and petty kingdoms into a peaceful modern counties of Hammerfell, Sentinel, Vayrest, and Orsinium. The Miracle of Peace, also known as the Warp in the West, is celebrated as the product of the miraculous interventions of Stendar, Mara, and Akatosh to transform this troublesome region into peaceful, well-governed imperial counties. The catastrophic destruction of landscape and property and the large loss of life attending upon this miracle is understood to have been tragic and beyond mortal comprehension. Inasmuch as this account confirms and validates the current borders of these counties, identifies the rules and boundaries of these counties as ordained by the Nine, the Miracle of Peace serves imperial objective as peaceful consolidation of ancient petty squab states and sovereigns into manageable imperial jurisdictions. The other remarkable feature of these events, mass disappearances, armies mysteriously transported hundreds of miles or completely annihilated, titanic storms and celestial phenomena, apparent local discontinuities of time, fit comfortably into the notion that these events are part of a vast mysterious divine intervention. However, this is only the public account of these events, and as you may suspect, it conflicts with many other accounts. In short, while this explanation suits imperial policy, it has little historical validity. Your lordship should know that the Blades have concluded there is no plausible historical accounts of these events, and despairs that a plausible historical account shall ever be produced. The Blades have concluded that the miracle occurred insofar as the events are inexplicable, but the Blades strongly doubt the miracle was of divine origin. There is good reason to believe that the ruling families of the four modern Ilac Bay counties had forewarning of the event. There is also some evidence that some of these ruling families may have been directly or indirectly responsible for the event. We do not know the exact sequence of actions that produced the event, although we are confident that the totem artifact was involved. and that Blade's agent was involved in employing that artifact. We unfortunately lost contact with that agent immediately after the event. His report might have gone some way to resolving the contradictory and paradoxical accounts of the event. The Blades have on file a few reports from agents dating from the warp in the West period. Most of our agents were lost in the initial dislocations, and others were lost in the confusion after the event. I present a few of these reports to give you a general sense of their limitations, including the report of your diplomatic predecessor, Lord Strale. You will have access to other private and rumored accounts of the period. I believe you will agree that these documents raise more questions than they answer. The report of Hammerfell agent Briarbird. I was on assignment in the Alikir Desert a few miles south of Bergama on the 9th of Frostfall. I was encamped as it was still early morning when I felt the ground shake so violently. I was thrown to the ground, dazed. I was aware of a great roar of sandstorm which alarmed me, as I had been on a high dune and had seen nothing like this on the horizon. It was on me before I was even on my knees, burying me and my camp. When I crawled my way out of the sand, I realized that I must make haste and get to Bergama as soon as possible, as all my food and water had been swept away. The sun was just rising as I began. Like I said, when I reached Bergama, it was nightfall. The town was in chaos, filled with the soldiers of Sentinel. The Lord of Bergama's fortress was in ruins. There had been an attack, but no one had seen it, only the invasion that followed it. The soldiers of Queen Akoriti of Sentinel refused to be interviewed about how they had accomplished this sneak attack, but I came to learn that the whole of northern Hammerfell now belonged to them. Even stranger, I discovered that my walk from sunrise to sundown had not taken me not one day, but two. It was now the 11th day of the month, not the 10th. I had lost a day somewhere, and so apparently had everyone else, except Akoriti's soldiers, who somehow were aware of the correct date. I since have concluded that they had received advance warning and so were better prepared to deal with the strange confusion of time and dates associated with the warp. Report of the High Rock agent Grey Lady. I was at the time of the warp undercover as a witch in the Skeffington Coven of Pragias in Central High Rock. In order to give my report, I had volunteered for an expedition to gather supplies, which would allow me the freedom to reach my contact in Camlorn. I was traveling northeast along the foothills of the Vrodgan Mountains on the night of Frostfall, when I felt a great heat behind me, like a fire. I turned, but I regret to say I cannot tell you what I saw. The healers tell me my eyes were burned out of my sockets. Wow. I think I must have fallen into a state of semi-consciousness, for I distinctly remember falling as the ground seemed to give weight beneath me. Then there was a series of explosions in the distance to the south, and I heard high whistling noises that were getting louder, coming closer. I had my shield with me, and fortunately anticipated that volleys of some sort were falling from the sky. Though I could not see them, I could hear them coming from distance away and was able to use my shield to block them from striking me. The assault stopped suddenly, and I could smell smoke. I learned later that most of the forest of Ykalon and Figias had caused fire in an inferno that started further south in Dania and the Elysian Hills. Fortunately, I kept my bearings and moved north, finally reaching the temple in the wilderness where my wounds were healed as well as they could be. It was there I learned that there had been a three-way clash between Daggerfall, Wayrest and Orsinium, not far from where I had been, and that the land midway between the kingdoms had been decimated. The report of Ambassador Lot Nygon Strale. His Imperial Majesty has set me on a delicate errand, the details of which I cannot convey in this unsecure report, but my official capacity was to be the Emperor's ambassador to the court of Wayrest. From there I was to meet with an old friend, Lady Brisiana, who was already in the vicinity. Foregoing any attempt at stealth, I was on an Imperial barge sailing westward on the Bujelsee, the morning of the 9th of Frostfall. I remember it was slightly chilly that day, but the sky was very blue. We had just passed the delightful riverside village of Candlemas when the captain sounded the alarm. There, in front of us, was a colossal wall of water, at least 30 feet high. It smashed our barge to splinters before any of us had a chance to react. I woke up on the shore, having been rescued by one of my servants who had miraculously not lost consciousness. He and I and one other man were the only survivors. I thought at first that it was suspiciously similar to what happened to another agent of ours in High Rock, but a short time before, where a freak storm had shipwrecked him in the Ilac Bay near Privateer's Hold. Curious and determined to see if similar forces were at work, I began a quick march to Wayrest. The march, however, was not so terribly quick. The villages all along the Bujhalsey were on fire, and battles raged between the orcs of Orsinium and the soldiers of King Edavir in the formerly independent principality of Guavadon, just east of Wayrest. I am an accomplished mage, and quite able to defend myself, but it took the better part of the week to make it those few miles to Wayrest. King Edavir and his queen Berenzaya, oh, that's her, were celebrating their great victories when I arrived. By then I had gathered the barest facts of the matter. That simultaneously there were 7 great battles in the Ilac Bay, and no one could describe them at all, only their blood-soaked aftermath. To summarize, on the 9th of Frostfall there had been 44 independent kingdoms, counties, baronies, dukedoms surrounding the Ilac Bay. If one includes the unconquered territories of the Rodgan Mountains, the Dragontail Mountains, the High Rock Sea Coast, and the Isle of Belfira, and the Alikir Desert. On the 11th Frostfall there were but 4, Daggerfall, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Orsinium, and all the points where they met lay in ruins, as the armies continued to do battle. I was determined to find the truth from the king, even if I had been most undiplomatic diplomat to do it. Edavir, though a generally jovial sort, had blustered, saying he did not want to give our military secrets. The queen, ever calm with those unreadable red eyes of hers, told me, "We do not know." I think it's safe to assume that the Berenzaya did not tell me everything, but the fact of her story, which I later verified after pointed interviews in Daggerfall, Sentinel, and Orsinium, was that they had learned that a certain powerful ancient weapon was going to be activated. I shan't give the name of it here out of fear that it would be used against the Wayrest. The king had attempted to buy it from the young adventurer who had discovered its whereabouts. Edavir believed, as it turns out quite rightly, that other powers in the bay had also attempted to win ownership of this device. What happened then, as Berenzaya said, we do not know. The morning of the 9th and the morning of the 11th somehow merged through some sort of warp in the west, and the Wayrest found themselves at war. Their land had expanded threefold, but they were under attack by Daggerfall to the west, Orsinium to the east, and Sentinel to the south. There had been no time to understand what had happened, the king said. They had simply reacted, sending their armies to defend their lands against those enemies whose kingdoms had also gained great territorial advantage. The battles continue on, now, months later, as I return to the Imperial City to make my report. What more do I have to say? There are bloody, violent clashes, as is always the case with modern warfare, but I have been to the black and desolate no man's land between the 4 remaining kingdoms. No mortal army caused that devastation. I can only say that the force that shook the Ilac Bay on the 10th of Frostfall 3 era 417 was infinitesimally Jesus, what a word, greater than the power these mighty kingdoms are wielding today. I can say that there was other strange events on that day which kept the kingdoms from breaking free of the Empire, and accomplished likely more besides, and I can say there is nothing left of it. This power, this weapon in the bay, the warp that it created swallowed it up. Current affairs of the Ilac Bay. Almost 20 years have passed, and the region, though transformed, has stabilized. There are no more disputed territories, and the kingdoms of Daggerfall, Wayrest, Sentinel, and Orsinium hold their new borders in relative peace. Wayrest spreads across the eastern coast of the bay, stretching from the land formerly called Anticlair to half the Guavadon. Idevir has passed on to his ancestors, leaving his kingdom in the hands of his daughter, Elisana, who has 2 children by her royal consort and seems likely to hold her father's lands. Your lordship may also choose to communicate directly with Kings Helset and Queen Berenzaya in Monhold. Their primary preoccupations are of course with Morwen's affairs, but they may still have useful observation upon Wayrest's ruling families and political environments that may aid you in your understanding of the court of Queen Elisana. King Gortvog of Orsinium controls much of the Vrodgian Mountains as well as the profitable river coast of the Bujhalsey. He persists in his demands that Orsinium be recognized as an imperial province separate from High Rock. The Elder Council treats Gortwog as recognized king and collects taxes directly from Orsinium, but officially Orsinium remains a county of High Rock, though technically it spans both the provinces of High Rock and Hammerfell. Sentinel has gained the most land, sprawling across the entire southern Islay Bay from Abidon Gora, beyond the Dragontail Mountains, to the edge of the Mornrod, Orsinium's territory. Queen Akoriti at her death left her enormous kingdom to her only surviving son, Lotun, who is now surely one of the most powerful kings in Tamriel. Daggerfall is still ruled by Breton king Gortrid, and the Redguard queen Abuk-I. The land now encompasses all the western High Rock, and from the borders they share with Verest and Anticlair to the east, the Ikalon to the north. They have 4 children now and are much beloved in their realm. If there are any repercussions of the mysterious warp in the west, they have not yet come to our attention in the course of the 20 years of observation. Yay! I read it! Holy smokes, that was a lot of reading. Thank you for watching. If you kept watching, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Toodaloo!